Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah. Did a little early.
Sound like Don Pardo a little bit if I could.
Yeah.
Can't, so there it is.
It's the Fark live stream show.
That's right.
Starring
Tonight.
Drew
No
Deal.
politics.
Well,
and your day's headline reader, Lucky Yates.
exactly. Very nice.
Today,
That was
Christine is
super pro.
missing. She's gone bowling. At least we know she chooses bowling over us.
Yes. She I totally forgot. She said she was taking her got a family member, like Japanese cousin or something that's in the US, so they're going and seeing all the stuff. I didn't get the details. Maybe if somebody in the chat is on Facebook, because I'm not. She said they got lost in the Grand Canyon and she had to walk 5 miles out for help or something.
that was a Brady Bunch episode.
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
That was just Bobby. Bobby goes down in there because he meets a little native friend.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that ate Alice's chicken because he had crumbs in his beard. I remember.
Yeah.
That's right. It was
Jim
Jim Backus.
Backus.
Jim Backus.
Oh my gosh.
Ran that little fucking ghost town or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Locked him in the jail.
Yeah.
To get the keys to bust out of jail. It was so stupid.
Yeah.
That's why Mike Brady quit the show.
Yeah.
Robert Reed, right? Isn't that his name? Robert Reed. He was like, "This is supposed to be about a family, two divorcees or two widowers, widow and widower, trying to make it together, and look what we're doing. We're the Grand Canyon busting out of.
Let's not forget the pretty racist Hawaii episode. Remember that one?
Hey, that idol is taboo.
Yeah.
It's got, Hawaii known for its deadly tarantulas.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. Yeah, that was a good
is
time.
taboo.
Actually, some of those are on. I want to say it was like Prime or something. I was looking for the one where they went to Kings Island because, that's
classic.
near here. Yeah, so
classic.
I was trying to remember because they've torn down almost every single one of those rides.
They get the plans mixed up with the Yogi Bear poster.
That's right.
Now Alice has got to go running all the way across the park.
They did like a relay race or something. It's not that big.
Yeah.
I mean, especially not then. Could have run all the way across.
I just remember as a child when they do hand the plans off to Alice and she goes booking it. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
I had no idea. I was like, man,
at that time, we're like, Alice is even running.
Damn, like she's hauling ass. I was like, that's amazing.
God bless Ann B. Davis.
Yeah.
R.I.P. She after that show she went and became an Alice in real life at her church.
Yeah. That's awesome.
As you do.
Yeah.
Well, she did. What was her? She had a sitcom before that, wasn't she? She was Schultzy in something.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of those guys showed up in a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, and B. Davis had some black and white show that was popular, and Alice, I think, the Brady Bunch was her final. All right, you're just gonna go devote the rest of my life to my church.
Yeah, well,
Showing up on, she showed up in a fantasy island here and there. Love
After
boat.
Her tour d'affair with Sam the Butcher.
Hey, Sam the Butcher bringing Alice the meat, like Fred Flintstone driving around with bald feet.
Yep.
These boys knew.
That's right. Yeah, those were the only ones I ever saw were like the ones that were in syndication because I've been rewatching. I've never actually seen the original Newhart show, and that's on Prime.
Oh yeah, it's great.
I
remember watching that. At night with my parents, not understanding a single thing. That was hilarious about that group at the group therapy.
Thing. That was pretty funny. They did a good job.
Oh, Bobby Hart's the best.
I got a question for the floor. Have you ever been to Kentucky Kingdom? So I actually went last year. There's basically some guys in Louisville a million years ago decided to try to compete with Kings Island and failed. And I think the thing goes bankrupt every 5 years like clockwork. I was there last year with my daughter who wanted me to take her there for a camp reunion. And I think only about half the rides work.
Really?
Oh, that's sad.
Like they have a giant Ferris wheel and they can only put you on 5 cars out of the 50.
Guys, I know Christine's not here with the big book, so somebody in the chat is going to have to start another big book, the chat big book. But let's buy Kentucky Kingdom and turn it into Farkland.
Yeah. Well, now it is popular because they
Farkland, USA.
They have a giant pool. And people go to that, but that's like Redneck Riviera.
Exactly, Farkland, USA.
Yeah.
Ride the Toxic Swamp Ride. JFK Jr.'s Toxic Swamp Ride.
Yeah, there you go.
The water will be full of hypodermic needles.
Yeah.
The beer guzzler could be a roller coaster.
The beer guzzler, that's a water ride. You know, the log flume is actually just it's all beer.
Yeah, it's just beer. Well, then we wouldn't have to clean it
put
up.
the stale beer from all the old kegs, the empty kegs. The
water's dirty. It's yellow and brown already, so we wouldn't have to change anything.
This is the best idea.
Parkland USA is going to be the greatest amusement park in the world.
It'll be
Fuck
like
you, Dubai.
It'll be
That's
like
bye, Dubai. We got Parkland USA.
Class action water park or whatever it was.
Yeah, we got to find a way to opt out of
that place.
Insurance.
Class Action Water Park is also a great name for an amusement park.
It is.
Just sign your waiver.
Can't say you didn't know what you're getting into, right?
Hey, sign your waiver on your way in, and you're good.
You could have it. Absolutely.
Look at the Florida Man coaster. The feed's lighting up on Parkland USA, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't like this idea,
squirrel
Drew.
mascot. Oh yeah.
You know, as long as we can like absolve ourselves of all liability, then I'm in. Because man,
who is the mascot? Why does Fark is how old now? It doesn't have a whimsical animal mascot.
Yeah, we got a squirrel with giant balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's who you'd fight.
Does the squirrel with giant balls have a name? Like Ballsy?
No. Here, let me find this thing.
It's time to start the Name the Squirrel contest.
Yeah. So what's interesting is that that's actually like the guy who owns that is a famous photographer, and he was a lot more fun 25 years ago when I tracked him down. Now he's kind of suing everybody.
But we won't use that photograph.
Well, no, but he's letting us use it still.
Squirrel's balls.
All we got to do is I have many friends who are amazing cartoonists that can whoop us up a big nutted squirrel in 2 seconds. That's our very own.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Just use that as a base. Like, don't make it look like that squirrel.
Yep.
Have his nuts be green.
There you go. They could they could flash green and red like.
Green, like stop and go.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's gotten litigious, but he lets us use it. But
we're gonna call that the Fark squirrel is gonna be called Truck Nuts the squirrel.
Truck Nuts, it should be. Cool. Yeah.
He'll be like Eeyore. He was born without nuts, and he has to wear a set of truck nuts. That's the Fark squirrel.
That's true. That's what happened.
That's not this guy.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, that's the guy right there. But
that's a mascot for a different news talk show.
Yeah, exactly.
We got truck nuts.
He's got truck nuts. He does. Well, here we should jump into some news because, I actually think
what is bigger news than Farkland USA?
Oh well, here let me show you.
It'd be a ride called Truck Nuts.
You're like bumper cars, but they all have nuts, and if you hit somebody's nuts, you get the points.
Yep, nuts.
Yes.
Video of little boy sobbing after finding out Trump is a real person goes viral. And we totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's here to ruin Christmas, child.
His name is Half Pint.
It's hard to tell what's going on. It's only 15 seconds from the beginning, though. There's another adult in the room trying to tell him that Trump isn't real because he's really upset about it. But then I guess his mom walks in and breaks it wide open.
Let's says you can't tell him that's the president of the United States.
Yeah, here we go.
No, he's fake. No. Andy, what's wrong?
Donald Trump a real person?
Yes, Donald Trump is a real person.
Kid, how do you think we feel?
Yeah, I feel you, buddy.
Taxes yet?
I feel you, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, that should just launch with that.
Oh, this is for all of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
That child is all of us.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Hey, let's make that kid put him in the squirrel suit at.
There you go. I like that idea.
Donald Trump gathering incredible assets for offense in Venezuela. So saith Hegseth. Hey, we're taking their oil. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
We want some of that oil and cocaine money.
Finally, it was really funny to have been talking about this the last 2 weeks, and finally it actually became front page news. when apparently a couple days ago, I assume to distract people from Epstein, they popped off and blew up a boat that they said was running drugs. And what's interesting about it is that initially little Marco said that it was going to another Caribbean island, but then the same day somebody asked Trump and he said it was coming to the United States and it was full of cocaine. And immediately little Marco changed the story to that because
it's going to a Caribbean island full of drugs.
Yeah, so they don't know whether or not the guy was actually carrying drugs or not.
No, it was probably some guy out on like, hey, I've got all my Christmas gifts early, so I'm going to take them and hide them over on that island.
Just going to run these down there. Yeah, so they basically blew up a boat, and
they blew up a boat. They shot just some random boat.
The Epstein files on that boat.
Yeah, they were bringing Epstein files back. That's what it was. That's right.
It was probably Ghislaine's boat.
Yeah, exactly. So, so something I learned in the process of this, though, is for checking this out, was that it turns out that most of the cocaine in the United States comes through the Pacific Ocean, and I guess the Panama Canal. I'm not really sure. And then it does occasionally make stops in Venezuela, but a lot of the time it just goes straight to the U.S. So Venezuela's like, come on.
No,
man.
I'm telling you right now, Venezuela is all about the oil. It's got nothing to do with any form of drug, anything's down there. It's all about, yes, it's a small dictatorship and we can take them in a fight and they're oil rich.
Yeah, and they got a lot of oil, which is usually the problem when it comes to international diplomacy in the United States.
Yeah.
We got oil, we don't care.
What resources can we tap?
Yeah, it's like, what can we take that you guys have?
Then we'll convince their people we just saved them.
Yeah, or we'll tell our people that we just saved them. Exactly.
Well, you got to tell, you can't. Well, the lie doesn't go only halfway. You got to spread it to everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway,
get them all on board, baby.
So we'll see. What's really interesting about this is, well, it's not really interesting, but there's been a lot of media coverage. Like the BBC ran an article. I didn't pull it for this, but it was like, so what is the plan with the United States and Venezuela? And then they write this entire article pretending there is one, but not being able to figure it out. And it's like, no, they're just winging it, dude. Nobody knows. They have no idea what they're doing. Boats.
No, the whole thing is a cluster.
So we can expect lower gas prices then?
No, not at all.
That's not how it works.
Not while we're also bombing the shit out of the Middle East. Various places.
Anytime you attack an oil nation, it goes up. And, so even though we don't get a lot of
and baby, it's hurricane season, so there's always that handy excuse. Oh, no, Texas, something happened.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's going on. It was fun talking about this. In other news, we had this situation.
I love this one. Hot Mike catches Putin and Xi discussing living forever due to organ transplants.
Reanimator.
Yeah, terrific.
That's why North Korea is there. They have the science.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they have the guinea pigs anyway for,
Yeah. But, hey, how are our clones coming along?
Yeah, they're trying to clone Kim Jong-un again. They're wiping down all the stuff over there.
Yeah.
They're making his butt.
I mean, I can see it in just like keeping the clone in the tank, and there's your parts, like there's your organ transplants.
I'm sure she already did it. Yeah, basically. So I did not realize they're both 72 years old. I think I knew Putin was. I had no idea how old Xi was. Looks pretty good for 72 though.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah, so they were walking down they're just walking outside, and there was a translator, and they're translating back and forth, and basically they were discussing the fact that, hey, if you're, like you said, if you're 70 years old now, you're pretty much just a baby at this point. All you got to do is get organ transplants.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what specifically that was a reference to, but they were talking about it, and it sounds like they know something. The best part of the article was it said that little Kim was right beside him. He's 41 and did not visibly have a translator, so it's not clear whether or not he understood any of the conversation.
No, probably not at all. He was just happy to be there.
No, he's just like, I'm included.
I'm walking with the big boys. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe they let me in this thing. So anyway, we'll see if this actually happens. But also, I went. Another thing that came out of that summit was this.
Russia makes terrifying nuclear offer to China that could topple the U.S. and leave the world on the brink of Armageddon.
Yeah.
Not again.
No, we're always
brink
of Armageddon. So
Russia and their nuclear things.
Yeah, well, Daily Mail's really overstating it here. I mean, because like if you go through the rest of the
Daily Mail,
I know, shocking, right? Who could imagine? Yeah. I know. Of all of the, I thought they were so reputable and on top of stuff.
I don't know what to believe in the world anymore.
I know. It's like you just told me that Trump was real.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I can't trust the Department of Health and Human Services.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, basically what did happen is that apparently Russia says they made an offer to China to help them become the world's leading nuclear power, which actually means that they're going to have a bunch of nuclear reactors. Now, I mean, China, I'm pretty sure can make these themselves. I wouldn't want, would you like a Russian nuclear reactor? Assuming that's even an honest statement coming from Russia. No, I don't want a Russian nuclear reactor. No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They've got some used ones.
Yeah,
he's probably just offering all the things that are there. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys take over Russia?
Yeah.
I
know. Yeah, because it sucks. It's probably the answer.
Yeah, it's a lot of nothing.
Yeah, a lot of nothing, and he doesn't want to deal with it. So yeah,
Plenty
but
of
anyway,
room
they're offering nuclear power plants to China, who I'm pretty positive already knows how to make them. So this is probably
100%.
Daily Mail's like, oh man, we got to punch this up.
China has fucking robots that are walking around now and doing tasks and adjusting to you.
I think I can order a nuclear power plant on Temu right now if I want.
I'm pretty sure.
100% chance.
It'll run for at least a week.
Yeah, at least a week. Yeah, especially if it's not Chinese. But let's see here. We got this one slipped through the cracks. I only caught this yesterday. This is actually great.
Man accused of plotting to assassinate Trump filed bonkers motion challenging him to a round of golf for the presidency. Oh boy.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, Wimby is going to become the next president of the United States.
Oh, man, I know. So this was the guy, not the one that got him on the ear. It was the guy that was a week later. They found him hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the woods, over at the golf course.
At the golf course.
Yeah, at the golf course. Apparently, he's crazy. And the judge...
Trump? We know that.
Well, yes, but no, the guy who tried to kill him.
Oh.
Did he have a gun? Was that?
Yes, I think he did. He did have a gun with him. But the problem was Trump hadn't showed up yet, and the Secret Service was like one hole ahead and found him in the bushes.
Yeah, found the barrel, stick it out of the brush.
Not doing a very good job of hiding. So apparently he's wackadoodle, but the judge, he actually asked, he says he wants to represent himself, so the judge let him, and it's getting weird. So apparently he wrote this big, long, it's really long, thing where he had a list of demands that he wanted from the judge. And in particular, so the first one is he said that he wants to play a round of golf against Trump, and if he wins, he gets to be president.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't win, then he's going to let Trump just beat the hell out of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which, okay.
Hey, getting hit with 80-year-old baby hands, it's not going to hurt that much. It's a pretty good.
He can't stand up anymore anyway. That's
pretty good. His hands are already bruised, so.
Kick him in the ankle. Kick him in one ankle.
He'll fall over.
He'll bleed out.
Yep, true. He says he wants some, he's asked for a few other things too while he's in jail. He wants a computer, a printer, documents, phone, visitation, a fancy typewriter, and some female strippers that are model parents.
Okay.
Hold on.
Model parents.
Model parent female strippers, yes.
Right. You had almost everything you could ask for except for that.
Yeah.
I feel like their choice in career is what makes them immediately a model parent. And so
maybe that's the only sane thing he asked for then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's never going to be able to get just a printer.
Yeah.
And also, how fancy are we talking when it comes to fancy typewriters? Like a fancy typewriter?
Yeah, he did say fancy. That's right. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He didn't say. Just fancy. Maybe it's pink.
Yeah, does that mean electric?
Yeah.
Electric typewriter as opposed to the old fashioned, I got to keep whacking these hard.
And the judge granted all his wishes or
no, I don't think he got strippers.
Because the judge has the last three model parent strippers at his own beck and call.
Yes.
So it says the jury selection for the trial is September 8th, which is next week. And I guess if he's representing himself, does he get to strike the jurors too? I think he does.
Yeah.
That's going to be entertaining. So there'll be something following up on this.
I hope it's a jury full of model parent strippers.
Yeah, because that would be awesome. I would also watch that. And then ESPN would carry it live too.
And then what if he became president?
Oh yeah, well, it wouldn't be any worse. Here we go. This is neat.
House Republican says Trump may be covering for some rich and powerful people in the Epstein files.
Wow. No.
Yeah, good
Including
this year's
himself.
Genius Award goes to that guy.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know that Thomas Massey probably was invited to these. So he's one of, man, Kentucky's like congressional delegation is just wackadoodle, man. And the thing that drives me nuts about them all is like right now, Rand Paul's making sense, saying maybe we shouldn't go blowing up boats in the Caribbean and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, stop. Thomas Massey is actually the guy. He's a House rep from Kentucky, Northern Kentucky. He says he's a libertarian, but he really just says no to everything. Is the one Republican who's saying, yeah, we should totally release the Epstein files if Trump's not in it. And I pulled this specifically because he's been involved in some stuff in the news recently, but I thought this was an interesting angle, is that he's basically going, okay, sure, Trump's not in there, but what about all those other guys? We got to get them, trying to get around the MAGA resistance, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it's
dude,
an interesting tactic.
If they release these files by now, don't you think it's been edited?
Oh, it
enough?
has.
I mean,
Do you have that
Oh,
story of the video?
Yes, I do actually.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Wait, no, that ain't it. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
We'll go back to this. That's not it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That one.
Here we go.
yeah.
Department of Justice does damage control after staffer admits Republicans will be redacted from the Epstein files.
Yeah.
100%. This
Okay.
guy
So
was
well.
on a hidden camera.
This gets really weird. So do you remember what's his name? James O'Keefe? Remember him? What, Acorn? Was that the guy? He was doing videos where he was ambushing, like, heavily editing, and he actually got convicted of something bad doing this. Basically, like producing all these videos. And one of his tactics is that he would hire really hot chicks to go find single people in the Biden and Obama administration and go after him, basically go on dates with them and record the entire thing. Well, apparently, he located somebody who's a deputy something in the Justice Department who's single and went on 2 dates with this chick. And then they recorded the conversation. And like, this is the beginning of it. Now, here's the problem. It's James O'Keefe, but it sure does look like this guy said that. Let's get to it. Where's this thing here? Oh, I got to go to extra.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and I got to unmute.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of pages of files. They'll redact every Republican or conservative person in those files.
So yeah, he said it.
Democratic people in those files.
I think they visited that Maxwell person.
Yeah.
And also involved.
She got transferred to a minimum security prison too recently, which is against BOP policy because she's a convicted sex offender.
Yeah, this goes on for a long time, basically. But they went on 2 dates, and she recorded basically everything, and this guy mouthed off about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, of
He
course.
basically-
He's trying to bang the hot chicks, so you're
Yeah.
just going to spill the beans, man.
Basically, yeah. He basically did say he's issued a statement saying, yeah, I did say that, but it's not true. I was just, showing off.
just trying to impress the hot chick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, I have no knowledge that that's what we're actually doing. I was just saying stuff.
The only facts we have now is that these waters are muddy. And that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is that after people get busted and have a day for somebody to visit them,
Yeah.
then suddenly their story changes.
Yeah. Well, also, it's just weird that like James O'Keefe, who has been kind of not seen in public or hasn't done anything in a while, all of a sudden pops up and now he's going after Donald Trump. This is really weird. But okay.
Maybe James O'Keefe is like Banksy, where there's not really a James O'Keefe. It's just a brand.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. That's a good question. But anyway, yeah, this popped up today and I was like, oh, really?
Speaking of pop-ups, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there it is. It's right.
So if they redact it, like it's gonna have black marks all over it, or is it going to be just edited?
We don't know because like they dropped some files last night or the day before, but apparently it was mostly stuff we've got already because who knows. But meanwhile, this I think is an interesting development here.
Jeffrey Epstein survivors say they're compiling their own client list of powerful associates.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, this might move the needle. So yeah, as would be expected, there are a lot of survivors, and this isn't all of them. These are just a bunch of people that came together to go public about it. I mean, there's dozens, hundreds, sadly. At any rate, well, every single one of them knows some people they saw on Epstein Island and or had sex with, and so they're like, all right, we're done waiting.
Yep.
Like, apparently, if Trump's not going to do this,
get ready for the beans.
We're going to do our own list with hookers and whoa.
Yeah.
Some of these followers are just going to say they're lying for money. I mean,
but they're going to name, like, unless they actually pull Trump out of the hat, it's going to be stuff like Bill Gates and Woody Allen and Bill Clinton, I'm sure.
This reporter asked this group, "Did any of you see Trump do anything appropriate?" And they all said no.
Yeah.
Same with Clinton. Did you see Clinton ever do any? Did you
Yeah.
see Clinton there? Yes. Did you ever see
Yeah.
him do anything appropriate? No.
Nope. No. So, but they did see some other people doing some stuff.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, it's all true. So we're just going to make our own list and we're going to dump that. I don't know when that's coming, but I 100% chance. Meanwhile, what's going on is Massey is trying to do this maneuver where he can get around because like the Republican leadership is blocking the release or blocking the vote on the release. So he's got a way to get around it. He needed, I think he needed 6 Republicans to sign on to it. He got 4. And he had 12 at one point, but they all got chicken and bailed. So he's got to find.
They had a conversation, I'm sure.
Yeah,
the Republican way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Donald Trump actually popped up and said, "We'll retaliate directly against you if you guys sign this." And it's like, oh, because you're not on there. Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, right.
So the whole thing's confusing. He's not helping himself. But anyway, we were there. There are going to be some names, I guess, at some point coming out because it's not liable if it's true. So.
What a mess.
Yeah, so, I mean, anyway, we'll see. Who knows how long that'll take to put together? Because I think what's happening is because these guys are going public, there's a bunch of other survivors that are going, we don't have much to lose on this either.
Yeah, why not? Let's all jump in. Everybody
all
throw in some names.
So yeah, this will be interesting. We'll have a follow up.
Hopefully they'll do it right by cross checking the names of like, okay, did anybody else see this person there?
Yeah.
George Santos complains prison conditions are neglect of human dignity.
Yeah.
I don't like prison and paying for my crimes.
Prison sucks, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, so he's basically complaining. This is interesting too, because politicians don't often go to jail, but often when they come out, they're all about prison reform. Because it sucks. Yeah, Santos says that the toilets aren't working, the AC's on and off, and it's really hot in there, and that almost all the food is expired and has bugs in it.
And his roommate is a real uggo.
Yeah, he's not attractive at all. He wants a higher roommate.
Ugh, I gotta look at him all day long, please.
Yeah. So anyway, he's real upset. I like it too because they got. So I guess this is Newsweek doing the reporting. They contacted or. Maybe it's South Shore Press. Anyway, somebody contacted the Bureau of Prisons, and they gave all these really stock answers. They're like, "Do you guys give food that's expired?" And they're like, "No." Okay, well, all right, I guess. But anyway, yeah, he's not having a great time. He's not liking it.
It's called prison. I mean,
I didn't. We are well aware the conditions are not ideal.
Yeah. I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you eat bug-filled food and not have AC during the summer, but on the other hand, I mean, it's
there was that Arizona prison where they gave prisoners pink jumpsuits and fed them peanut butter sandwiches.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, fucking Sheriff Rapinoe or whatever that guy's name is. A crazy man.
Yep. So yeah, poor old Santos though. Well, anyway, so it goes.
I guess he'll stay out of prison. Don't sound good to me.
Yeah, there you go. Let's get weirder.
Deputy Green Party leader admits to performing hypnotherapy to enlarge women's breasts in the past.
Look into my areolas.
Yeah.
Your boobies are getting bigger.
So this is an older article, but it did get submitted this week, and I just thought it was funny, so I threw it on the pile because I hadn't heard this. But yeah, basically, apparently he said he had a side gig where he was charging 222 pounds, which is an odd number, or it's an even number, but it's weird. To basically, he said the treatment is that you would have the woman, he would hypnotize her and then have her visualize her breast getting larger, which apparently doesn't work. But I think we need.
How dare you, sir?
I know. Seriously,
that's because they busted him before he got results.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah. He also says he's gay, so it wasn't weird.
Exactly right. Exactly right. What's in it for him?
Yeah.
Did he check him? I mean, how's he
didn't say. He says he apologizes and then he never believed it worked and he never charged anybody any money, which is also weird because
there's
if he would have just waited a little bit longer, science is pretty much leaving the planet, so he could have just done it and it would have been fine.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I have a question from the floor. We'll make them smaller. This sounds like that guy that keeps calling the tabloids. My penis is so big I slipped on the tub.
Hello.
No, it won't. Well, I mean,
let's try it. Your boobies are getting smaller.
The shot.
Look into Lucky's eyes.
Oh,
Lucky's eyes are up there.
There we go. All right. I got
Look into them.
Yes, exactly. Are they getting smaller? Are they?
Hey, I feel like my nipples got smaller.
Oh, good. Finally.
Hopefully your sweater got smaller. You know what I'm saying?
Finally. Yeah. No dice. Not working. Oh well.
Well,
That was worth a shot.
You'll have to,
No refunds.
You still owe me that $250. Yeah.
No refunds, exactly. Spent that all on my political career.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gay though.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
Electronics at center of sexual encounter at Pearl River church altar. What? Wait. Electronics at center of sexual encounter at Pearl River church altar encounter ordered returned.
Right.
The data must be deleted.
Yeah, that sentence doesn't make any sense, but that's what it does say. Okay, so this is a fantastic example of how if you're a news outlet and you're sitting on top of a really weird, crazy story, this is how to not write the article, okay? So first of all, if I read that headline, I'd be like...
That's an AI headline.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's like, I would be like, okay, so they arrested this guy. So they
That's
kind
not
of
a real priest either.
Well, not anymore, is it?
And that cannot be his priestly photograph. This is like from the Onion.
Priest of Bro Dude.
Yeah, Father Chad.
Father Chad. Father Chad. Bro.
Whatever WWL, Louisiana, and a reporter now, the Guardian broke the story of the arrest of Travis Clark.
Yes.
2 women.
So they do this all wrong. They roll out the details in a weird story. So let's say your first paragraph says he pleaded guilty to obscenity, having sex with 2 dominatrixes. That should be in the headline.
Yeah.
On the church altar.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, but wait, it gets better. So the problem is that they took all his devices, and he wants them all back. And so the judge says that you can have them back, but we got to delete everything on them. And he's like, but you don't have to worry about it because I paid them to film it. So I own it. It's not like it wasn't, and then they mentioned that they also, among other things that they confiscated, was lighting and sound equipment.
He was making a movie.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they talked to the women. They got hold of one of them. They're like, we knew what this was. He didn't fool us into this. He said, you want to come to the church and have sex on the altar and we'll film it. Also, this is also good. The names of the women are Lady V, also known as Satanatrix, and Empress Ming. And Empress Satanatrix goes in the headline.
So
put it in the headline.
Satanatrix and Empress Ming, which is Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless is an emperor. Man, having sex on the altar at church. The funds, it's going to be the richest parish in the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah. They'll be like, we're doing this now? Okay. Yeah. So, but they talked to the women, or at least one of them, and she's like, it was consensual, and he paid for it, and he told us he was going to film it, and we also knew that. And so they're like, why does he have to delete the video? Because that's what he bought. What's interesting is also, again, I don't know how you put this in the headline, but it mentions as just a throwaway line that they did, they mentioned a couple times that they had sex on the altar. The throwaway is that they say the church had the altar burned. That's what you do, apparently. You burned it.
They're like, look, we molest altar boys on that, and you have made it gross.
There it is, right there. Had the altar burned and consecrated a replacement.
Well, good for them.
Yeah. So the reason he got caught was interesting. It says basically a passerby, like some random guy was walking along and took cell phone video through the window because apparently that was going on in there. And that's how he got busted.
This story does not check out. This thing is full of holes. What random passerbys are peering into church windows? Yeah,
and also then you're like, oh man,
there.
I gotta send this to the cops too. It's like I don't get it, man. I don't understand.
And again, let's look at Father Chad again because I cannot believe that's his real. I'm a priest. Here's my paper, my little portrait that they're gonna put up front.
There he is.
Hey, come on, we're fucking on the altars again. Yeah,
film it. You guys in? They're like, yeah, we're in. So I mean, technically speaking, I guess the only thing that's illegal is that the church doesn't approve of this, but and they can't fire him probably for cause because of it. So okay, fine. But other than that, like, it's consenting adults all the way down, man. Like, maybe that's why they're mad. That's why the church is mad. There's consent, and now that makes them look bad.
Did they kick this man out?
Yes. Oh yeah. They
defrocked him.
Yeah, they did. What did he say he does now? I mean, it doesn't matter. He's probably teaching preschool somewhere.
He's fucking running wet t-shirt contests.
Yeah, there you go.
Local bar and grill.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, but yeah, they said that the real problem is they did this in Louisiana.
He's selling windows that you can't peep through at the churches.
Peep, it's all film you put over the outside of the stained glass, and nobody.
He's in the church window business now, selling ultra tinted windows that nobody can peep through.
Very popular man in the church. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is dumb but funny.
Man charged with murder after he and his friend allegedly took turns shooting each other.
Yeah. I assume alcohol was involved. So apparently one of them owned a Kevlar helmet, and I guess they got into a discussion about whether or not it could actually stop a bullet. Mm-hmm. So they decided to find out. Yeah. They took turns. One of them would wear it. The other one would shoot him in the head. Yeah. And eventually it failed.
Because why put that helmet on a watermelon or something smart? You just wear it on your head.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that they're rated for taking more than one shot. Like, I know if you wreck with a bicycle helmet, from firsthand experience, they're like, you need to get a new helmet. So I imagine the problem.
I would say murder is a pretty heavy charge when it's obviously a manslaughter rap.
Yeah, it's more of a manslaughter thing. Yeah, because it could have been the other guy that just
it could be manslaughter with extreme dipshittery.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever the legal term is.
One bullet hits that stuff and it's compromised.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Is that they decided to take turns shooting each other in the head with the Kevlar, and I assume a point blank range or something. Because I don't know.
How old were these geniuses?
One of them was 46, and also they found the guy died. It was a gunshot wound to the head, so obviously the helmet fell. After, Yeah, they said initially it was a suicide, but they don't say this, but I think it's because surely these guys aren't that stupid. And they're shooting each other with a rifle.
Oh my God! Wow.
Now I don't know why he's got a $300,000 bond though. He's not a danger to anybody or his friends.
maybe he owns a helmet store.
Yeah,
exactly. A Kevlar helmet store.
Yeah, 300,000. I mean,
rifles and helmets.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, moral of this story, kids, is I can't believe this didn't happen in Florida. But
where was it? Harris County.
Harris County.
It could be literally anywhere.
Harris County Sheriff. Here, if I click on
Texas, it's Texas. So saith the dill.
What do we get? All right.
He knows.
Gonzales, Texas, Tejas.
I was speculating.
I can't imagine that guy. I can't imagine it's illegal to shoot your friend in the head in Texas.
No, it's got it. Yeah,
they seem to have pretty loose laws there.
I bet it's fine.
Is that the guy? Because the look on his face right now is who knew?
Yeah, who knew? Who knew? What the fuck? This is you should be arresting the helmet manufacturer, not me.
Yeah.
New Jersey man goes viral for breakdancing through town hall tax questions. Oh man, I can't
wait.
The Guardian links to the actual video, and it's a little boring, but they created their own clip of the best parts.
How can it be boring?
The best parts.
Oh, look at that!
It's pretty good.
Look at him.
Yeah. So
is he on his way to the podium right now, or on his way out?
He's walking up. He started out with a little routine, and then in the middle, he said, "You want to see me see me spit out?" And they said no, but he did it anyway.
Look at that guy in the blue shirt there looking away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, hey, I just learned this shit. What's up?
Look at him looking away, the blue shirt guy.
So
he's like, oh my Christ. Look at that old lady has no idea this is happening.
No. Everybody's like, what's going on? Yeah.
He's like,
he did have a legitimate complaint. Apparently they raised some tax up and now he's got to pay $900 instead of $400 and he's mad about it. He did raise that. It just took him way too long. Like the video is actually a little awkward. This clip is better. But at the end of it, when he finished, he said, I received the rest of my time. And then he moonwalked out the door. And I don't know why they don't have this in this video. So, but again, like in an example of how not to write an article, they don't mention until the end of the article that this guy is actually running for town council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Should
I
be
would say
right at
this man is about to be on the town council.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'd vote for him.
His last
There's
name
no
is
pizza
Philly.
there.
Yeah. No
He
pizza.
says
Philly.
Yeah.
That's
there's no
Yeah.
pizza there, but it's a beautiful town with lots of history.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually does make a good point, and then he moonwalks out of the room after the end of it. So it's
Oh,
good.
what a hero! We
yeah, what a
salute
great guy.
you.
That's what it is. Exactly.
We salute
Anyway, so everybody vote for that guy. Oh, what else we got?
Yeah, vote for Philly.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Zuckerberg, the lawyer, is suing Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO. What?
Yeah. Yeah. It says Indiana attorney, because all good things come from Indiana. Indiana attorney Mark
That's
Zuckerberg
right.
keeps on trying to sign up for Facebook and keeps getting banned over and over and over again. Yeah,
We're trying to impersonate a famous person.
Yeah, well, that's what they claim, but he's like, but my name is Mark Zuckerberg. He's like, I'm not trying to impersonate this guy. It doesn't look anything like him.
There's only one Zuckerberg.
Exactly. Yeah, he's an attorney, so I guess he's suing. I don't know what grounds. I think like they took advertising money from him. I won't give it back or something of it. And he said he's willing to settle for a conversation with Mark Zuckerberg, reinstatement of his account, and a weekend on the yacht.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
The Epstein yacht or just a regular
the
yacht?
Zuckerberg yacht. Well, I don't know what happens on the Zuckerberg yacht, but that one. Apparently he's got a yacht. I don't know. Anyway, but it's interesting because they said that this has gotten to be a bigger problem recently because AI keeps on flagging it is the issue. And along those lines, there was another interesting AI thing that popped up this week, which was this.
Instagram blocks new 6 meteorologist from posting hurricane updates. Oh.
Yeah.
Thousands of Meta accounts remain disabled, leaving Florida business owners without answers.
They'll never know. They don't know how to turn on the TV anymore, I guess, or something.
No.
Yeah, so they apparently they broadcast hurricane information on Facebook and stuff, and they've been banned. And yeah, they basically nobody's answering the phone because they don't. I mean, I've been through this. I know how it goes, man. But yeah, so I guess they're just trying to drum up media attention because they're like, when you get back on Facebook, because that's where all the dumb people are that don't leave during hurricanes. You don't want them to die.
I mean, let them not know. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I know exactly. Like, or hear me out. Maybe we just don't do anything.
Or maybe new 6, you find another venue.
TikTok. I don't know.
Town crier.
Yeah. Just the bullhorn, drive around town. The hurricane.
Yeah. How about the old-fashioned sirens?
Yeah. Maybe that. I don't know.
Hurricane sirens.
So yeah, it's along the same lines. And there's a related story to this that we'll talk about next week. But I have to say, if I'm going to tease that one, I'll go back later.
Ooh, a teaser.
Yeah, we'll talk about. There's a later story, but we'll talk about it next week. Anyway,
Nothing more sexy than a teaser.
Yeah.
Scientists fear microscopic mirror life could wipe out humanity.
Yeah.
Always knew it. I always knew
Say
that
more.
fucking opposite dimension.
Yeah.
In
So
the microscopic world.
this
What
is
is
an
this?
interesting. It's an interesting contrast to the Daily Mail article where the Daily Mail was like, Russia's offering to give nuclear reactor technology to China. Armageddon.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it's kind of the opposite direction. Because this is one of those things that the scientists that were discussing what they were doing were talking about, well, where does this go exactly? And they're like, oh, crap. So here's what they're doing. Apparently, we've gotten to the point where we can rebuild life backwards. The idea is basically so you could take the DNA.
You can Benjamin Button a corpse.
And you can flip it around. And they said there's actually they said they're left-handed and right-handed DNA segments. And they said there's no reason you couldn't just like reprint those things in the opposite direction. And if you did, the thing would be alive, exactly alike. The problem is that nobody's immune system would be able to recognize it.
Yeah.
Yikes. That sounds bad.
Yeah. Why?
Can't we just live?
Yeah.
What are you guys
Can
doing?
I just eat some potato chips for fuck's sake and call it a day?
Stop doing this. Yeah, they said that initially they thought there were some potential use cases for it because like, for example, it's kind of great if you're trying to test out stuff in a lab if people's immune systems don't react to stuff, but it's kind of bad if it kills you.
Yeah, 100%.
And everybody else and all life on the planet.
I say we release it.
Yeah.
Give it to JFK Jr. or RFK Jr., whichever KFK.
Whichever one it is,
I don't know FK.
He's got one already. Yeah. No, I don't give an FK, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. What's up?
That's right. Yeah. So let's not do that.
Yeah, let's not do that one, scientists.
But I got a good one. This is really cool.
One universal antiviral to rule them all.
That's not a good headline either for Columbia's Medical Center, Columbia University. So these are real guys. This is a little bit fascinating. So what's happened is that they released a paper this week because they've been working on this, and there's a little backstory to it. So what happened is that they had a group of people that had been coming in for chronic inflammation of some kind, and they ended up checking to see, well, is it DNA related? And it turns out they found a group of them where it is DNA related, and it's all because they're missing a specific, and they actually named it, like the ability to create a specific protein called, it doesn't matter, but ISG-15, which is totally not a robot on Star Wars.
Hey, man.
Oh,
probably.
I got to get my ISG-15 tablets.
Yeah. So anyway, what they found is that what they had chronic inflammation, which sucked, but then they found out a weird thing. These people are immune to viruses. All of them. Yeah. So they were like, okay, that's interesting. Now the inflammation sucks, and so they were like, how do we fix it? And as they found out that they can actually take that immune regulator and put it right back in there, and it goes away. But then they started getting sick again. So then they're like, all right, well, what happens? Can we go the other direction? So they suppressed it in mice and using a treatment. So they didn't genetically engineer the mice. They actually found a solution you can inject them with that causes them to not create the immune regulator, and they become immune to all viruses until the treatment ends in 2 weeks. It's a 2-week dose that makes you immune to everything.
But only for 2 weeks.
Well, that's okay, because that might be all you need right there. If you think about it, they said the applications are interesting because, for example, let's say there's a big flu outbreak near you, or, God forbid, another pandemic. It's like, well, we actually have something that can treat literally every virus.
We won't get it. They're going to throw it in they'll be forced to throw it in the trash.
Yeah. No, don't worry, the Chinese will pick it up.
Oh, yeah. Did you say vaccine?
Yeah, it's a vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, they're calling it a
treatment.
treatment.
It's a made-up word.
Yeah, they're calling it a treatment. They said that
they're all corrupt.
They said if they hit you with it, or at least the mice anyway, when hit the mice with it, the mice become immune to everything for 2 weeks. They get a little inflammation, which is not great, but no viruses. And then it goes away if you don't get a second treatment. And then they said the most amazing thing about it is that they are not only immune to viruses, but when they get infected with the viruses, their T cells identify the viruses and learn to create antibodies, even though they don't get sick. Which is crazy.
Right. But only for 2 weeks.
Only for 2 weeks. Well, then what happens is that the inflammation goes away, and now you're still immune to that virus because your body's making antibodies for it.
What in the world?
I know. It's like, whoa. So they said however, there's some problems. They said that this works great in mice so far, but they've been having issues with bigger stuff. I'm assuming monkeys, because Columbia's got a bunch of monkeys over there.
Does CVS have this yet? Because
no. They said that they're having problems getting enough of a reaction so far, but they're working on it. Anyway, they just said this is possibly something that might end up working. We'll see. We're calling it a treatment.
We're down at the bottom of the ladder yet.
In about 3.5 more years, it might be working.
3.5. Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. But anyway, all viruses.
Our robot, death nurses might go, would you like me to cure all of that? Like, fuck no, end it, Jesus Christ. I don't want to go backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is a good comment. Still not as good as shining UV light above my butt. Yes, that's true. That is
that's right. I just followed the Trump plan and put bleach inside.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, I think.
Anyway. A little bit of ivermectin or whatever in there.
Yeah, it'll cure a lot of other stuff
too. Hey, if it's good enough for horse worms, it's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby.
Right.
Hunter Renfrow had adorable reason for missing 10 calls from Panthers before return.
Yeah, this is sports, by the way. That's
Who's Hunter Renfrow?
Yeah, he is
man?
what is he actually? He plays
that guy.
Yeah, I understand that limp-wristed football man.
Yeah, he had a good season in 2021, and then he kind of disappeared. Well, anyway, he was trying out for the Carolina Panthers, and he got cut because the deadline passed. But then sometimes they call these guys and they put him back on the team. And in particular, I think somebody else who had played the same position got injured. So they were like, well, we better go get Hunter Renfrow. He's just sitting around. And they tried to get a hold of him, and he wasn't picking up the phone. And finally, they got a hold of him. They asked him what's going on. And he said his daughter was watching Bluey on his phone, and every time the call came in, she hit no.
Fucking Bluey.
Bluey.
I hope
Biscuits.
Hunter Renfro sues Bluey out of existence.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. That kid's like, nope, I'm watching the TV show. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Dad, it's Bluey.
What's an agent, Dad? Who's the Carolina?
Somebody sent me a thing from a anti-Bluey group that says Bluey's too woke.
Well,
hey man, we don't need to be teaching our kids that kind of be nice to each other.
That's
nonsense.
Australian.
What is this?
Compassion, yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. So who knows? Oh, let's see though. But I got a couple other. Actually, we're at the end. I got one more. So this
Shut up.
No, I know. Yeah, we got it a little bit early. Here we go.
People are throwing baby puppets. It's usually a cute animal one week.
Well, it is.
Man, people are throwing baby puffins off of cliffs in Iceland again. But why?
It's a thing.
It is.
Isn't it a thing?
Because it's September.
Yeah, so it turns out.
Let's go throw the baby puffins.
Oh, that's a great.
It's a tradition.
It is actually. So we don't need to hear the audio for this.
Fuck you, baby puffin.
Get off our land.
Here they are doing it. They're throwing them off the cliff.
It saves them. It
does.
them.
It's saving their lives actually. So
really?
Yeah. So the problem is that puffins are not doing all that well because they only lay one egg a year. And but the real problem they got is that they use the moon to try to figure out where the ocean is. But the problem is there's a lot of bright lights now, and sometimes they wander into cities, as this video is going to show here in a second. And so, yeah, and then they just hang out because they're like, where's the cliff? I don't know where the cliff is. So somebody suggested that also the other problem is that when they're that little, they can't get off the ground because they're not strong enough. So they need to jump off a cliff in order to be able to fledge. So the entire country of Iceland for the next couple of weeks spends their time picking these things up out next to streetlights, and then they take them to the cliff and they throw them over.
It is a thing.
Fly, baby puffin. The world is yours.
I like the overhand one. Airplane, like paper airplane.
Look at that guy's gonna feed the whole family.
Yeah, I look at all this fish.
Hey, where'd my kids go? Oh God, they're in the house.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm not a puffin, I'm a pigeon.
Yeah, exactly.
And to your point, that didn't look like a puffin to me. So there we go. Get back here. What's going on?
No,
we got waterfalls.
Let's
go chasing waterfalls, kids. Yeah, I love the overhand throw. That's my favorite. Now, I showed a friend of this last night, and of course he started laughing because the whole thing's absurd. But then he said, "So he's like, but do all of them survive?" And I'm like, it doesn't say. I think that tells you.
It's Iceland. The Vikings have a tradition of throwing the old people off of cliffs. So it's
yeah, that's right. They do. Yeah,
if you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, and apparently they have to. If they don't get thrown off a cliff, they don't make it. So it's like, well, all right.
See you in Valhalla.
Yeah, you did well, old timer or youngster, whichever you may be.
At least they got wings anyway. But so anyway, so if you want to go throw some puffins off a cliff, you got another week left, I think, before they're
go rent you an Airbnb and pray to God that a baby puffin ends up in it.
Yeah, exactly. Just have a big bright light out there. They'll all end up underneath you. Just scoop them up.
Yeah, put a false moon above your
exactly.
place.
Get them all. Yeah, because then you just pick them all up. They said you're supposed to put them in a shoebox and they stay in there overnight, and then in the next morning you got to drive to the cliff and you throw them off, and then the circle of life is complete.
I like that Iceland has puffin handling instructions.
Yeah, I like that they all do it.
It's such a regular thing. They're like, all right, here's what you got to do, people. Get your shoebox. I know.
Puffin throw season. Yeah, it's just like catching fireflies when we were kids, except it's puffins.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
I wonder if they made jars big enough that you could put puffins in.
Yeah, you have to poke holes in the top, I think.
Yeah,
that's how it works. Yeah. So there you go.
Just
that's
put some sticks in there and maybe a fish.
Yeah, that's all that happened this week. Nothing else.
Dill's still in his basement lair.
Yes, that he is.
Getting there. I don't know if you see over here. I have a gremlin.
You do have a gremlin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Is that a tall gremlin or is
he's not
low
scale? It's a Halloween prop, and he's super loud and robot sounding. But
a yard gremlin, like an animatronic yard gremlin.
Yeah. Yes,
I love that.
I'm keeping him down here.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna give him some food and water after midnight, and we're gonna sell these things.
Baby,
yeah, game on.
I'm on Easy Street.
Go raise some hell somewhere with that thing. Yeah.
But I've been working on this basement to bring it back to its former glory. It's just taking a long time because I'm busy. So it'll get there.
Yep.
Got a gremlin, so that's good.
You got a gremlin. Yeah, if you start breeding them, form an army, and then you can storm the Capitol.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. And apparently it's
And
fine.
I'll be let out of prison later somehow.
Yeah, 100%. Just wear a fun fuzzy hat with some horns on it.
Yeah,
Well, wear like I'm sure they make hats with gremlin ears. You can with the stripe down the, you know.
These are all good ideas.
Yeah, I wish we had that book.
Yeah, I know. Oh man.
But
Yeah,
Our
hopefully they're
Lady
gonna be
is
back next week.
showing her cousin around.
Yeah.
The
Did anybody?
lovely-
I didn't see the chat. Did anybody go on Facebook and see if she complained about it? Because she complained about it to me and text a lot. So I think she's still mad. Probably
Even
whole-
scarier
what?
would be an AMC Gremlin. How dare you, Captain Orr? The AMC Gremlin
AMC
was
Gremlin.
a fine automobile. What are you
Yeah,
saying?
I wish I had a.
yeah,
It was
My mom
not
used to have
a
a
fine
Gremlin.
automobile, but they, in hindsight, are very cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be fun to have one now, but back in the
You know, toward the end of their run, AMC was not producing great anything. So,
No.
what are you going to do about it?
Well, cool guys. Well, thanks for doing this again. We'll be back next week because it'll be a longer week. I'm expecting some shenanigans. Like I said, I think we're gonna have at least 3 follow-up stories. So
We should have a
hopefully-
full Epstein list by this time next week, is what I
Yeah, exactly, or at least a fairly complete one with some interesting people on it. So,
I will say it is a good time to be in the internet news site business because I'm constantly on them.
yeah. Like, what's going on?
Because literally anything can happen at any point.
That's kind of how it's going, man. Like, is Trump dead? I don't know. Maybe he's walking funny. So, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That was a very funny little.
I have a couple friends of mine
For a
that stayed up
minute.
all night waiting, and I was like, just
Stop it.
don't do that. No,
Yeah.
stop it. Just go to bed, see what happened in the morning, and you'll have more complete pictures.
Typical
Also,
hopeful thinking gone awry.
there was an interesting follow-up, though. Apparently, Trump has not taken any meetings standing up since then. So he's like,
Not since
you know.
Putin left. He's wore out.
He
can't. Yeah, his butthole is. He won't let him stand up.
People ask me, like, do you think Putin got him with Polonium? I'm like, no. Putin loves that guy.
Yeah, are you kidding me? That buffoon?
Yeah, no.
As easy as can be. He doesn't even
Yeah.
realize that the whole parade thing was the giant bird flipped at him.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He figured it out, though. He's kind of mad. I think he wishes he was invited. But also, he was busy being out of the public eye for 6 days for no reason.
Hey, he's got boats to
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gotta
that's
shoot
true.
some
And he
boats in Venezuela. What do you think?
blown up migrant caravans in the sea or
those
something, or whatever those
boats
were.
aren't going to shoot themselves,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly. So yeah. But anyway, so we'll probably do this next week. Should have some fun stuff to talk about. And if for whatever reason, there's this weird thing that happens where right after we go off the air, like some stuff goes down like practically every week.
I like that we're a fun. It's like we're a harbinger of doom, but we have no idea what the doom may be behind.
Yeah, it's like
Just
5:15
like
on
something weird's gonna happen,
we
and then
go.
we run away.
It always,
Yeah, like
it
last
always
week-
happens after this show because they're watching this show, and then
Yeah,
they
maybe
tune
that's it.
out,
Yeah, and then they turn
they
around and go, "Oh
notice that.
shit! Did we not put that news piece up?
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
no!"
Like literally last week, we got off the air, and then I do a little bit of work. I go to the local pizza pub, and I just hang out and work on my laptop over there. And almost immediately, somebody's like, "Hey, we haven't seen Trump in like 3 days." I was like, "Wow, that's like clockwork, man!" Like 5:15 Eastern. Like, wow, we got out of that. So we're gonna turn this thing off, and then all hell's gonna break loose. So get your
Or now that you
Kevlar
said
helmet.
you jinxed it, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna
Yeah, or
be a
nothing.
quiet weekend.
get your Kevlar helmet and only use it once if you shoot it, because it doesn't
Yeah.
hold up.